Hello, my Sagittarius friends. I hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And let's jump right into your reading. We have a lot to cover. We are going to be, well, I guess I should say, welcome to your February horoscope. For today's reading, I'm going to be pulling some cards on the potential challenge you will be facing in February. We'll also be looking at the blessing and, of course, some advice. And then there will be a second portion to your reading where we'll be looking into your love life. We'll be looking at new energy, past energy, and then near future as well. All right, my friends, let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for my Saggy friends, my Sagittarius babies. What is a potential challenge they will be facing in February, Spirit? What's a potential challenge they will be facing? I'm already kind of sensing you guys are getting ready to start a new journey, or maybe you're being asked or feeling like you should take a leap of faith when it comes to something. I don't know what that's about. We'll see. We'll see what else comes through in your reading, but that's kind of initial vibe I was kind of catching. What potential challenge will my Sagittarius friends be facing in February, Spirit? We have King of Pentacles, the provider card, very stable. There's an ending that's trying to come in. It's either delayed or there's resistance to a change. There you are, Saggies, with that Temperance card. That's you showing up. You're showing up as balanced, but you're pulled back. Maybe you've gone cold in a situation, or you've pulled back communication from someone, or really expressing yourself because you're trying to figure something out. All right, what potential challenges are heading towards my Saggy friends? I just heard and moving on. I don't know what that's about. Why the World card in reverse? Why the High Priestess in reverse? Y'all see that? 2 World cards. Both reverse, bitch. Like, what? 7 of Cups. Why the 7? And why the 6 of Swords? Listen, my Saggies, I just want to tell you, you guys are powerful. You guys literally possess a magic wand, as funny as that sounds. But you do. You have this magic about you because you are so resourceful and you're so consistent, and you're showing up as balanced, okay? And whatever it is that's outside influencing you, I feel like you're kind of letting it pull from your magic and your power right now. Listen, I'm just going to say off the bat, like, we could cut this reading short into 3 minutes. The longest part was pulling. And I could just tell you, you already know what you don't want. You already know what you're not into. You know what you're not attracted to anymore. This doesn't have to be a person. It could be a place. It could be a thing. It could be something that used to be very exciting, or it had the potential. Maybe it was a false start, but there's something here that you don't want anymore. But I feel like being in an energy of not wanting to address it, or of being so over it that you're not allowing yourself to make progress, is kind of keeping you in this energy of avoidance or delay in closing of a chapter so the new era of your life can begin. You're showing up. To me, you are Temperance. Obviously, this is a Sagittarius card, but I'm really seeing you as the King of Pentacles in this situation. I'm seeing you as someone as being very stable, a provider, possibly a parent, someone who can pay all the things, the home, the this, the that. You might have a job that requires a lot of people to come to you, or you are in charge. There's something about being very much in your masculine providing energy here. And it feels very balanced and very right for you. Like, I feel like you're fine with this part of it. Like, that's who you are. That's who you want to be. Like, you want to be stable. You want to be able to provide. Um, and be like very assertive about it. Like, almost like keeping order, I feel like for you is might be a thing. It feels very balanced with this Libra energy, with this Justice card. But there is something that you're showing up as a challenge, is that you're being avoidant to something, and it has to do with an ending, the ending of a big chapter, the ending of an era, perhaps. And you're kind of not into it right now. You're over it. You are showing up as being balanced and in a way where you are able to take your circumstances, your situation, whatever it is you're going through, and you're turning it into something else. It's like you're transmuting energy. But I feel like you're also either dealing with, or there's something here about someone who's emotionally immature. So maybe this is you remaining patient and balanced when it comes to someone else's maturity level. This could be children. This feels younger in energy, someone who doesn't understand at the same mental capacity that maybe you do. And I see you being very patient with that. I see you being withdrawn and pulled away when it comes, like, I feel like we're not allowed to talk about this ending. That's how I feel for your reading. Don't talk about it. We're not allowed. I'm not looking at it. It's not there. And then over here, you're like, we're not talking about it. So I don't know if you're saying that to me, my Saggies, or if you're saying that to someone in your life, or if you're saying that to yourself. But I feel like there is a hard line that you've drawn of, we don't think about that. We're not dealing with that. We're not talking about it. I feel like there's something here that's left you kind of confused. About the options you have, the choices, the fantasy of it, what is real, what is not. I'm seeing you trying to see through illusions, but this energy is making you feel like you don't possibly have the resources to make the changes you want in your life. I feel like it's making you question your own power, and that's why I opened up your reading with telling you, you have a magic wand. You can wave it once you get clear and get what you want, because that's what I really feel. Because it's like this King of Pentacles energy, he's not a buster. He's not a, he's not someone that can't provide for himself and whoever else, whatever else he needs to. And I just say he because it is a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. You don't, there's no gender here, but there is a questioning of your own magic and a feeling. Maybe you even now this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but maybe you even feel manipulated in a situation, or something is being manipulated to give an illusion that it is something else. Only take that as it resonates. There's something about illusions here. I see you. Part of the challenge is making the tough decision to move away from something, getting away from something. It could be a thought, it could be a person, place, thing, it could be anything, but there's something here about working at getting yourself to a better place, and this comes with something that you view a failure, or something that isn't working out. This could be a friendship, this could be a work opportunity that didn't work out, this could be it could be anything, but it really feels like friendship or work for some reason. An opportunity that was had to build something together, or to build something in general. And it feels, I'm not saying it's a failure, but I feel like you might view it as a failure, or something that just didn't end up working out. All right. Whew. Those are your challenges, my Saggies. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can you please tell us about what blessings are heading my Sagittarius's way in the month of February? What blessings are heading their way? I'm not going to be surprised if that Six of Swords comes out again, because it just wanted to. Part of your blessing is you're going to get over whatever it is that is causing you just good riddance. This is what mental grief is what I'm feeling. You're going to start to release something. it could be releasing something that was blocking your heart. It was blocking new emotions from coming in. And yes, it's gonna allow you to step into this new chapter of your life. Look at that. We went from the Four of Cups upright to the Four of Cups reversed. It's like you're coming out of it. That's part of the blessing. Look, and even though you're choosing not to walk away yet, you feel like there's still something to learn. I feel like there is an opportunity here to start proceeding and getting more in tune with your intuition. That High Priestess just came out upright. And before it was reversed, telling me you were pulled back. Now it feels like you're still silent. You're not sharing your plans. There might be a secret here you might be holding as to why you're not walking away from something yet, but it feels like now you're ready to address why you're so dissatisfied, and this is the beginning of you stepping into this new world. I feel like there's maybe someone said something like out of line or too quickly or moved too quickly. I feel like that's part of what you're getting over. Why the Strength card with the Ace of Cups? Oops, reverse, no movement. I feel like there's a situation here where your heart's been blocked off. There's a King of Wands in reverse here, a masculine energy, someone who's not really confident or like standing in their power, like maybe not abusing, maybe control. That's what I feel. There's a control, but it's out of fear. Oh my God, you guys. Like literally, I'm like, is someone watching this? Like the World card again, but this time they're upright. So there's no doubt in my mind that part of the blessing that's coming in is that whatever this chapter that hasn't closed out for you, it's like the beginning of an era. Something is changing for you. Why the Four of Cups in reverse, Spirit? You're gonna come into focus with what needs your attention, where your goals are, and the work that you want to put into it. I feel like there's going to be commitment to working towards something. It's love keeping you in the situation. Why the High Priestess? It's love and empathy. You have empathy for someone here. Yeah, in your heart and in your intuition, you know you're not leaving. You're not walking away. So maybe you said you were, but you're not. And there's going to be things you have to release. You know, you're showing up a little bit like blocked off in the heart, but there's a change coming. I feel like there's a change coming, but it's because you're doing this. I just want to encourage you. I mean, you're a Sagittarius. You don't need to hear me say this, but I will say it. Just speak your truth. Speak your truth when you need to. Even if it's just to yourself. Maybe if you just need to speak the truth out loud to yourself so that you can hear it and your spirit understands it and you can move forward. But there's something here about you choosing what to focus on, and love is keeping you in a situation. You're being mysterious about something, but you're not moving on and you're not letting go. So this is coming in as your blessing, my friends. So something's shifting for you. Something's ending, and you are moving in silence, friends. You're not really sharing whatever it is you're going through, but I see you're leading with love. There's love in the situation. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we please get some advice for my Saggies? What advice do they need for the month of February, Spirit? What advice do they need? Did I say I thought the Six of Swords was going to come out? It did end up coming out, huh? I caught the vibe, friends. What advice, Spirit? My Saggies. Listen, this is not for children's ears. If there's children hearing. I only know of like one that listens, and she's not a Sagittarius, so hopefully she's not listening. But not being sexually satisfied is coming through as a blockage for you, okay? We'll look into it, but it feels like you're not satisfied when it comes to that. There's something here that the Empress requires that she's not getting. All right, Spirit, what advice do we have for my Saggies? It's become a burden. I feel like you want to be independent from it. Or someone here wants to act single, but is confused on how they feel? We'll keep looking into it. Spirit, what's the advice for my Sagittarius friends? Here's the masculine. Now, if this is you or someone else, but there's different people here. There's a Queen of Cups, there's a King of Pentacles, there's an Empress, there's an Ace of Wands. I definitely feel that someone here is not satisfied in a situation, and it could definitely be sexual. I feel like the reason this... Oh, you know what? Okay, Saggies, this isn't going to be for everybody, but this is for somebody. I feel like you are having to present maybe in the world or in your situation as a masculine energy, but when it comes to balancing your feminine energy, you're like, look, and then the world card again at the bottom. So I definitely think we're hitting on something. I feel like the imbalance with your feminine energy is something that's like, it's a burden you're carrying. Like you're carrying a lot of responsibility and it's taking you out of your feminine. And, we all have masculine and feminine energies. And sometimes as a feminine energy, when you're, we live in a world where we have to show up as our masculine energies, especially if you're a career person or a business person or a whatever kind of person. When we show up in the world, it's more masculine than feminine. Why the Ace of Wands in reverse? And maybe that's where the imbalance here. And maybe that's why it's being pointed out. Spirit is encouraging you to move away from things that you don't want. Oh my God, remember at the beginning of the reading when I said you don't want it? Like move away from it is what it is you don't want. There's a need to heal here. Like reflect and heal, because you are this abundant person who's like a giver of life. You're so creative, even if you're not like, actually giving human life. Like this is projects coming to life, ideas, manifestations, whatever it is. You're being very encouraged to manifest and to lean into that. I feel like the responsibility or the burdens are what's making you want to leave this situation, and you're being encouraged to move away from things that aren't satisfying you, that aren't for you. It's like they're there and they're kind of enough, but they're really not enough. They're just causing you stress. And Spirit is pointing that out. I see a real imbalance with feminine and masculine energy. Maybe you've had to step up and why the King of Pentacles? I feel like there's disappointment and you're conflicted over the disappointment. And maybe it's like addressing that. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you want the burden of, it's like if you're showing up in a masculine energy out in the world, like the burden of holding that up when you're at home is like causing an imbalance. And even though I don't see anything about at home, I just feel like there's a duality of how you show up and then where the imbalance is. Like I feel like you need to be nurtured and pampered and like self-care and open and be able to receive. And there's something here you're not receiving, and it's leaving your feminine energy like thrown off balance. There's something here about you being very independent, maybe single in a situation. You're working hard towards something. And then there's this Emperor energy beneath you. Could be Aries, doesn't have to be, but it feels very like either like manipulative or imbalanced, not able to provide, not consistent. There's something relating to that, and it's leaving you feeling like emotionally like confused or I don't know, manipulative. Manipulation keeps coming in. Take it only as it resonates. But there's something here that is delayed, a new start. And we saw that with the world reversed as well. We saw that there is a new start trying to come in that there's resistance to, but I don't know, friends, the wheel is turning for you. And I do think that this month you are going to be seeing things, and when I mean seeing things, it's regarding the ending and the new era that's coming in. I think things are going to be changing for you, my friends. All right, let's move into your love reading. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Now for my Saggies, their love reading. What new energies are coming into their love life for my Saggies? What new energy is coming towards them in their love life? What new energy? I just saw the Fool card again. Maybe there's a new start in love. I do think it's needed, friends. You did get that Ace of Cups in reverse, which shows like your heart's kind of been blocked off. I feel like it's been forced to. Again, there's something here about masculine and feminine being off balance. Thank you, Spirit. You're being a little closed off. What new energy is coming into their love life? This King of Wands in reverse. What new energy is coming into their love life? What new energy is coming into their love life? Wow, guys, I don't think this is past energy. I don't think this is new energy. I think this is past energy because there's no plans, there's no movement, there's no changing of your mind. I feel like you think it's not time yet. Is that what we think here, Sagittarius? Or maybe you're not feeling recognized. There's no movement. You're disconnected. You're not talking. There's a masculine fire sign that's coming through here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius doesn't have to be, but this person is normally very charismatic, very attractive, very much goes for what they want. And right now they're just not. They're not really leading with integrity is what I feel. Manipulation vibes, guys. And I feel like there's a pattern here, a mental cycle that isn't being broken out of. No plans. Horses, no. Okay, we're going to just not anymore with this part of the situation. There's no movement here. So there's no new movement. There's no new energy. There's stuff that needs to be dealt with, because if this is a person you're dealing with, then they're cut off, they're not talking, they're stubborn, they're making absolutely no plans. If they're keeping you hidden, they don't have they don't have intention to bring you out in public or publicly let people see the situation. I mean, I don't know, take it as it resonates. This person is being manipulative. There's no forward movement here. I don't like them. Sorry. I love you guys. I don't like them, whoever they are. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry for that, my Saggies. But maybe this is something you already knew. If that's someone else, like, you are not God's gift to my Sagittarius. That's for damn sure. I get all protective over you guys. All right, my friends, let's look at the energy when it comes to a past situation. If you're dealing with a past situation in love, Spirit, what can my Saggies expect if they're dealing with a past situation? Which, by the way, that first one might try to creep in. We'll see, because that did not feel new. If they're dealing with a past love situation, what can my Saggies expect? Yeah, it might be this Fool. It might be. I don't know. Because I see watching. They're all watching you online when you post. Checking. Yep, there he is. I knew he was going to show up. And it doesn't have to be a he, but it is a masculine. No, you know you don't want it. You know you don't want it. It's still tangled up, but you know you don't want it. You used to want it. There's something here about someone here is defensive, or maybe they're trying not to be defensive anymore. I almost feel like whenever you try to talk to this person, they would have an excuse. And now they're just stuck. like watching you, not saying anything. I don't know if there's communication. If there's communication, it's not meaningful. It's not a deep, like, I mean, there could be some talking, but I don't really see that. I don't really, so I don't really see like much movement. There's no planning, there's no moving forward. There is not even wanting to look into the future, but they're also trying to release conflict, or maybe you are. Or release competition. There's something here about fighting. I don't know. I don't like this energy, guys. Sorry, my Saggies. I do not like this for you. Can you give us more insight into this situation? Oh, okay. We're done. King of Wands in reverse. Y'all, is this you or is this someone you're dealing with? Because regardless of who it is, they need to get a hold of themselves. Someone, they need to get a hold of themselves. Yeah, this person is set in their ways, the way they say it. That's the way it goes. Whatever they want, they're going to do it. They're not really going to care how you feel, but they're still keeping an eye on you. So I feel like there's no connection here. There's no chemistry. There was at one point, probably. This person came in real attractive, but I don't think it's what you want anymore, my friends. All right. Well, away with that person. I mean, sorry, guys, if it's someone you care about. I'm really sorry. But in my reading, they're not really showing up as what I want them to for you. All right, my Saggies, let's look at your near future. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages and for getting me all riled up for my Saggies. What's up with the near future, Spirit? What does the near future hold for my Sagittarius friends? What does the near future hold for my Sagittarius' love life, Spirit? Y'all need to set your boundaries and speak your truth, my loves. I think I started off your reading with that. I don't remember, but I think I saw that before. The circumstances are changing. There is something changing in the situation. Just be careful, guys, because I see you not walking away, then walking away, then not walking away. And this tells me that you're going to repeat a karmic cycle with this person if you're already involved. Babes, you're not happy. Like, you're going to repeat this cycle if you don't make the changes. I love you guys, and I'm not trying to give you a tough reading, but when I see this, I know how difficult it is, but just know that you're delaying the end of something and you're about to start a new karmic cycle. If there's no breaking out of your comfort zone, maybe it's materialistic, maybe it's the investment that's been had, maybe it's money, whatever it is. I feel like there's a truth that isn't being spoken and you're having a difficult time seeing clarity about this. Just know that regardless of what you do, if you don't take action, if you do take action, the wheel is still turning. So what this tells me is when you take action while the wheel is turning, you're going to change the circumstance, okay? And there's going to be movement forward. If you don't take action and you continue in this energy, that's fine too. It just means the circumstances aren't going to change in the way they need to, and you're going to end up repeating a cycle. So what that means is maybe for a few weeks, a few days, a few months, whatever your cycle, however long your cycle is, things are going to feel different and maybe they're going to feel better. But then soon enough, the old behavior, the old pattern is going to kick back in, and then you're going to find yourself back in this energy. And sometimes our cycle can be months long or years long. It really depends on you and your relationship. I see that there's a big decision that needs to be made here. If you're already involved, it has to do with your relationship and your family, because I don't see you being happy. And I see that if this cycle repeats it the way that it is, you're going to end up feeling the same, my friends. Now, if you're not involved, then this just means making decisions that are good for you, not repeating past mistakes that are going to leave you repeating this karmic cycle. I'm getting hamster wheel vibes. And trust me, friends, I know the vibes. I know the vibes. I don't think the current energy is where you want to be, friends. And I know that you have your fears over it and you're trying to release them over this ending, but I'm seeing a delay. I'm seeing you kind of working against the tide here. We have, as I'm saying this, we have shed and release. Spirit is encouraging you to shed and release. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do we have for my Sagittarius? Shed and release. Remember, we talked about those things that are overburdening you. So that's, I feel like, the core of something that needs to be looked at, my friends. The opportunity is approaching. Oh my God. Feel me reaching out and like grabbing you and like hugging you and shaking you and being like, now's the time, bitch. If you want to make a change, if you want to make a move, it's like a window of opportunity is here. The window's going to pass. It's going to come back around again. But you're going to have to repeat a pattern. You're going to have to repeat a cycle. So any change you want to make, your time is approaching and your magic is potent. I absolutely love that because I told you, I started off this reading telling you had a magic wand because that's literally what I saw. I just feel like you need to pull it out that velvet rope. Get that Gryffindor or whatever you are, fucking Hufflepuff, whatever you are, take it out, dust it off, and like be ready because you can make it happen. Like you just, it's about stepping in your power and breaking chains, breaking cycles that are no longer for you. All right, my Saggies. I feel like I yelled at you guys. I didn't, right? I just love you guys. And I want us all to be living our best lives. But in all honesty, living your best life sometimes requires really difficult choices and sacrifices to get there. And just know I'm always here rooting for you, my friends. And so that is your February reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.